What are the passive income ideas? Well, first of all, let's define passive income. It's hugely misunderstood. Number two, where are the highest returns on passive income and some options for you to start today? And lastly, how do you sequence your passive income to actually get the goals that you want? So first of all, let's define what is passive income. The best passive income ideas are typically attached to real estate or proven systems. It's not a trendy side hustle that requires you to show up all the time. Passive income is just that. Passive. So is there such a thing when you are thinking in the context of what I teach? In my Millionaire Maker book, The Wealth Cycle Investing, I make it passive income, meaning if you're going to invest in real estate, you still need to be actively engaged in monthly or quarterly reports. You need to understand what's really going on. It's not just park and pray, means set it, forget it, and never look at it again. Too many people wonder why they don't have any wealth building plan, or that why their term insurance and their 401k is not enough. It's not enough. If that's all you have, you also accessing the greatest tax code, because a lot of passive income is attached to an asset. It's attached to a system. It's not some trendy thing that you're going to go out and work for. So many people ask the wrong question at askloral.com, which, by the way, anytime you have a question, go to Ask Loral, AskLoral, ask a question, make a request. And it's amazing how many people say, oh, I need to get a business that has passive income. Well, who's going to run the business? So you have to have active income, which then is invested in an asset to create the passive income. There is no such thing as I'm going to buy a franchise, I'm going to buy a business and then do nothing. The oversight of a company is critical. You have to understand the KPIs, the key performance indicators, what's driving revenue, how do you manage the expense, and you got to understand finance if you're going to run a company successfully. So I do have a brand new program out. It's 8 weeks, a finance for non-finance business owners. So go to askbookkeepingcoach.com. You can learn all about our cash flow program, our fraud prevention when it comes to bookkeeping and accounting, and finance for non-finance business owners. Before I continue on, I just want to make sure you understand the setup effort, meaning you have to go purchase the real estate to actually have the passive income. You've got to purchase the gas phone. You've got to purchase the RV park. So there has to be some money that actually going to buy the asset or the platform that's driving the passive income. And again, I'm going to say keep it passive, meaning stay engaged in every activity that you're doing. Even if you're with a wealth manager or financial planner, you don't want to park your money and just pray they're doing something. You want to have at least a monthly check-in, a quarterly check-in, at least, quarterly. Some of you maybe meet once a year and hope they're doing okay. The markets are extremely volatile. We're filming this right now in May of 2026. We're in a war. All sorts of variables are going to be changing once the war is settled, right? And could be drug out for a long time. Everybody makes money during these periods of time. If you don't understand all this, please use my playlist here at this channel. Look up every different topic that you can think of money. If I don't have a video, put it in the comment section below and I'll produce some videos around the topics that you're interested in if I haven't covered them. And while you're here, subscribe to my channel. Click that notification button. I want you here 5 days a week. You and your family, share this with 10 of your other friends. You become who you have these conversations with. And so many of you keep money as this quiet little thing and actually should be really out loud. And you need to be announcing your goals. You want to be looking for other people who could be asset partners so you can have bigger passive income buying bigger assets. The highest return passive income strategies are, in order, rental real estate, whether that's commercial, Airbnb, short-term rentals. There's so many ways. Private lending is anywhere between 8 and 12%, especially when you're in first position and it is secured. You are golden. Dividend-paying stocks. A lot of people don't look for those, or index funds. Business distributions, owning your own company, investing in other private equity companies so you own part of cash flow in companies that have high cash flow. Merchant retailing is a huge way to make money on your money and having passive income. Inside the Millionaire Maker Wealth Cycles investing book, right? It's my third book. I talk about alternative assets, tax planning, risk assessment, due diligence. Make sure you're reading into that so you can see the kinds of assets and the kind of passive income that's available to you. So in order, how do you build passive income? Number one, in my opinion, you build a cash machine, an operating company that has a legal intent to make money so you can activate the greatest tax code. If you just stay a high W-2 income earner, you're never going to affect the tax code. Number two, make sure that that corporate structure and the growth of your business stays hand in hand, that you're pushing as many personal expenses into business deductions, and any additional income. When you pay yourself first out of your company, pay yourself into, say, an iFlip account. And so if you go to the show notes, I've given you a link to one of the, I think, greatest AI tools in how to invest into the stock market. Start putting money away every month. Start putting money away. And then from there, go take that out of iFlip and maybe go buy some real estate. If you're accredited, buy your first gas and oil well. Start looking at how do you make it, how do you invest it, and how do you keep your taxes low. That is the strategy. That is the sequence. It's up to you to build a team. If you'd like to meet with one of our team members, this is what we do at Integrated Wealth Systems. It's me and 28 other business, finance, and legacy development teams that has ever been put together. So call our office, 775-588-9200, and send in your gap analysis. Let's have a one-on-one conversation, help you get your goals and passive income as soon as you can.